Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Only 13 days left till Christmas, and tonight's beer is a little Christmassy, sort of, and it might sound very familiar because it's basically the same beer I did yesterday, except bourbon barrel aged. So this is Hardywood Bourbon Barrel GBS, not KBS, brewed and bottled in Richmond, Virginia. 11.5 ABV, spice milk stout aged in bourbon barrels, 55 IBUs. I'm going to age in bourbon barrels for 12 weeks. So let's get in the glass. Another inky black, body, little bit of a kind of a brown, almost like a soda kind of head because it fizzles away. Although the cap is pretty cool. And you can see I got it in the sniffer here or whatever. Yeah, there's no foam left. So let's give it a whiff. Big ginger, honey, cinnamon. And then, of course, the bourbon character. I would not, oddly enough, I wouldn't call it doesn't smell quite as sweet as the original base brew did. I mean, to me, that was just like a sugar bomb, and this one isn't quite as bourbony as like a Bourbon County, even though, I mean, it's pretty strong at 11.5. I can smell that base pastry stout, so, I mean, it's nice, the ginger, the honey, the cinnamon, and the additional bourbon character on there. So let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Well, I will say it does taste a lot like the base brew. And just like yesterday, I get a lot of honey. Honey and ginger seem to be the most prominent, which is odd because on the base brew yesterday, I was getting a lot of honey and cinnamon. I mean, there's definitely cinnamon in here too. In fact, the cinnamon kind of lingers in the aftertaste, but up front immediately, it's like honey flavor, honey sweetness, ginger spiciness, a consistent vanilla flavor with, additional sweetness. And then the bourbon it's like pretty much in the background the entire time. Yeah, so that bourbon character is adding, I don't know, it's just kind of like increasing the intensity of the base out there. I will say it's very, very, it's very sweet. Although it does seem a little less sweet than the base brew, if that makes any sense. I think maybe because it's 11.5 ABV, and the alcohol is like just a nice clean neutral alcohol on here. It's not fusel, it's not like rubbing alcohol or anything like that. I think maybe like the alcohol is kind of drying out the sweetness of all those flavor additives. That's just my theory. Yeah, that bourbon character really lingers on the tongue. It's actually quite nice, especially if you can savor it. I love when a beer is that strong. Doesn't matter what the flavor is, if you can like keep savoring the flavor even after you've swallowed, Yeah, so pretty big bourbon flavor. Obviously, a woody kind of character. The vanilla is a lot different than the vanilla from yesterday. This one tastes like actual real, and they actually mentioned on here vanilla beans, and so it doesn't taste like they use like a vanilla extract syrup to just make for a vanilla flavor. Yeah, I can still taste that cinnamon, the ginger. It's nice to have that spice to kind of balance out all the sweetness from the base brew and from the added vanilla and the lactose sugar and all that stuff. Although I would say this is less spicy than the original. And it's actually less sweet than the original too. So I think by putting these in bourbon barrels and you're getting that additional alcohol, is that I think the alcohol just kind of like, dried everything out a little. And I think it actually thinned the body out a little as well. This doesn't seem like that big, thick, borderline milkshake from yesterday. Yeah, so, I mean, definitely this is a liquid dessert. Pretty tasty. It's not quite in the league of a Bourbon County, although it is better than some other bourbon beers that I've had lately. Yeah, this is tasty. It's kind of a toss-up between if I like this or the original version better. I mean, they each have their pros and cons, and but I think I like the original a little bit better. This one, it only adds like one additional flavor component, and then it subtracts, the sweetness and some of the flavor and all that stuff. That being said, it's really good. I like it. I'm gonna go solid 4.0 out of 5 for the Hardywood Bourbon Barrel GBS, not KBS, GBS. It's good. I like it. By the way, I got this in the original and plus the gingerbread porter, a 3-pack on Tavour, only $15 for those 3 beers. Link in the description below. Use my code. It's going to get you $10 off your first purchase, and let them know that I sent you. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.